Now that we've explored the benefits of stepping out of your comfort zone, the next question is, how do you actually do it? It's easy to talk about breaking free, but putting it into action can feel daunting. In this lesson, we'll discuss 3 practical steps to help you step out of your comfort zone in a manageable and sustainable way. Think of this as your personal roadmap for growth. Step 1. Start small. One of the biggest mistakes people make when stepping out of their comfort zones is setting goals that are too big, too fast. While it's tempting to aim for something massive, like signing up for a marathon when you've never run a mile, this often leads to burnout or discouragement. Instead, start small. Pick something that feels uncomfortable but achievable. For instance, if public speaking scares you, don't immediately volunteer to give a keynote speech. Start by speaking up in a small group discussion or practicing in front of a friend. These small actions build confidence and create momentum over time. Think of your comfort zone like a rubber band. If you stretch it too far, it snaps. But when you stretch it gently, bit by bit, it expands. The same principle applies to you. Small, consistent actions lead to long-term growth. Step 2. Reframe fear as excitement. Fear and excitement often feel surprisingly similar. Both can cause your heart to race, palms to sweat, and stomach to churn. The key difference is in how you interpret these sensations. When you feel fear creeping in, try to reframe it as excitement. Instead of thinking, "I'm so nervous," try telling yourself, "I'm excited about this opportunity to grow." Let's consider an example. Suppose you've been invited to pitch an idea at a team meeting. Your first thought might be, "What if I mess up?" Or, "What if they don't like my idea?" But what if you flipped the script and thought, "What if this pitch goes really well? What if my idea makes an impact?" By reframing fear, you shift your focus from what could go wrong to what could go right. This simple mental shift can make a huge difference in how you approach challenges. Step 3. Celebrate progress, not perfection. A major obstacle when stepping out of your comfort zone is the fear of not being perfect. The truth is, perfection is never the goal. Progress is. Every time you take a step outside your comfort zone, no matter how small, it's a victory. Celebrate it. Acknowledge your efforts, even if things didn't go perfectly. Did you try something new? Did you take a risk? That's progress, and it deserves recognition. Take Alex, for example. She was terrified of joining a fitness class, convinced that others would judge her because she wasn't fit enough. But one day, she decided to try a beginner's yoga class. At first, she felt awkward and out of place, but she showed up. That small step gave her the confidence to return the next week. Over time, Alex's yoga practice improved, and so did her self-esteem. Her key takeaway? It wasn't about being perfect. It was about showing up and celebrating each step forward. Putting it all together. To recap, here are the 3 steps to stepping out of your comfort zone. Start small. Choose something slightly uncomfortable but manageable. Reframe fear. Turn "what if I fail" into "what if I succeed." Celebrate progress. Recognize and reward your effort, even if it's not perfect. Exercise. Write down one small action you can take this week to stretch your comfort zone. It could be introducing yourself to someone new or trying a new activity. Next, jot down why it feels uncomfortable and one reward you'll give yourself for completing it. Reflection. Think about one small step you've taken in the past that helped you grow. How did it feel afterward? Write it down and use it as a reminder of your ability to handle challenges.